All right, so we're gonna do strength hypertrophy training day 2 for the comprehensive project video. We're gonna start off with foam rolling, calves, piriformis, and hamstrings. So calves will go first. Piriformis. Go a little higher on the. Hamstrings after this. So now we're gonna do hamstrings. You could just show one hamstring. And next we're gonna have active stretching. So we're gonna start off with kneeling hip flexors. Next, we're gonna have seated adductors. So you can have your ball back. And now we're gonna do a 90-90 hamstring complex. 90 by 90, that's how you say it. Could be wrong. So for this one, Eto actually asked if he can like grab his leg with it, whatever makes you guys feel more comfortable, honestly, and gets you that better stretch. Okay, now we're gonna move on to core and balance. So the first movement for this is step up to balance to overhead press. You're supposed to be using, so just make sure you're watching the weight that you're using. For everything, we're going to be using 5 pounds for this, just so that we can demonstrate the movements properly. Perfectly. Nope, slipped up. And one more. Okay. Now we're gonna do a reverse hypers. We're gonna do them on the balance beams over here. This is a first for us. We've never actually done these before. So you're gonna hug that for dear life. There you go. Good job. And then we're going to do lunge to balance to overhead press. So very similar to the step up to balance to overhead press, but now we're just doing a lunging movement. Notice the rotation in the arms. The tempo could be a little heavier, but we're just doing the demonstrational purposes, obviously. Tempo should actually be medium. And I'm just going to show the other leg. Okay, we're going to move on to the plyometric part of this workout, which is tuck jumps. One more. Okay, good job. And now we're going to move on to the resistance part of this workout, which is going to be bent over barbell row. We have it set up over here. I'll catch it from this angle right here. See his back. Notice his back is going to be straight. And 5. We could do pull-ups now. You could do them on that. Okay. And now we are going to do seated dumbbell curls and seated dumbbell hammer curls. So you don't do them on the little thing. Actually, we should do it on a bench that helps your back, yeah. So we're gonna set up this so that his back is stabilized. And there's a reason they're seated. So regular curls. Yep. And now hammer curls. Obviously, you want to add more weight. Eto usually does like 65s on each arm. All right. Now, we'll be doing barbell squats. I don't know why the assignment doesn't show it as a back squat. But I always like to emphasize, it shows it in the Olympic lifting section. I like to either actually say front or back squat, even if it's a barbell or whatever. So I put it as a back squat in the assignment just because you're putting the bar on your back, obviously. So look at his back. Perfect form. If you at any time feel any pain, obviously you should stop. Now we are going to demonstrate Romanian deadlift. Which you should be using Olympic weights for, but nobody's here, so we're good. They can get noisy. If the weights were bigger, they'd ideally be touching the floor, obviously. But we're just showing the demonstration purposes, of course. And that's going to be it for strength hypertrophy training day 2 of that. You should cool down with by repeating the formal part of the actual warm-up.